Now, occasionally Kentucky Afield will cross the river or go south or other places. Today we're in Floyd's Knobs, Indiana, and we're here for a special reason. I was looking through my emails the other day, and generally I get my emails and I forget to look at them. Well, I got to digging through and people send me pictures sometimes, and I got a picture of this young fellow right here. And let me introduce, first of all, Pastor Darrell Bennett, and this is Daniel. And I just happened to find out that he is the buck boy.
He's the buck boy.
He's the 10-point buck boy.
11 point.
11 point. Now, Dad, on the other hand, he only shoots 8-pointers. I mean, let's not tell too many people that. But I was inspired because I got to talking to Pastor Darrell over here, and the next thing I know, I find out that young Daniel here has taken this buck with a crossbow. The best thing that I saw in this picture was an inspirational story. Now, all of us, as we go through life, we have our challenges. Now, a lot of people said, "Farmer, you're never going to be able to do this. You'll never be able to shoot a bow." Tell me your situation. What happened to you a couple years ago?
Well, in October of 2001, I was in a tree stand, and the tree stand, and the band broke on the tree stand. I fell over 20 feet and broke my back. This leg is numb, and I don't have any feeling. I can move it, and I can get around good, and I can't go quite as long or fast as I'd like to, but I still get out, and I finally thought I need to get back out in the woods again. I was raised doing that with my father, rabbit and squirrel hunting, so I applied for a handicap license and got it, and bought a crossbow and started hunting again. And Daniel here has always wanted to kind of go with us, so last year I took him. We went gun hunting last year and didn't see much. We saw a doe one evening. He had a doe tag, and he got a shot at a doe. It was close, getting close to dark, and it was a little bit far, and he missed that one. We joked about that a lot, didn't we?
Hey, that happens.
It happens to all of us. But this year, he helped me even build him a couple little deer blinds, look like a little outhouse, little 4x4 box. My brother's got a farm in Clark County. He raises cattle, and he's got a big hay field. And we set this in the edge of the hay field, and every time we went, we'd see deer.
Was there ever any doubt in your mind? Did you ever think, well, maybe this isn't going to happen, or did you always know that he was going to be in the woods with you someday?
I knew he was going to be with me someday. I probably cut him short a little bit myself. I didn't know if he'd ever really do this, but then when he started going, and when deer would come in front of us, he would stay calm. He'd get excited, but he'd stay calm. I thought, I think he can do this, and he come through this year.
Got him a 11 pointer.
Yeah.
What is Down syndrome?
It's a genetic disorder. They've actually got an extra chromosome, and so it affects them in a lot of different ways. A lot of physical limitations. Their muscle tone isn't quite as good, and then there's some mental deficiencies there on some of them too. And there's a range. There's different ranges through it. It's what people call handicap, but he's shown that there's things he can do. He's even got a job now working at the hospital.
We don't use that word handicap. We use aggravated.
There you go.
There's aggravations. When did you start to realize the challenges that were facing you, and how much different things would be?
And we knew right away that there were some challenges. At first, when this first happened, me and my wife, we were shocked. We first kind of thought, what did we do wrong? Or, God, why are you mad at us? Why did this happen? But we've learned through the years that you know, I think even God takes some of those things that we look at, maybe not accept at first, and can turn them into a blessing, and that's exactly what he's done. He's probably brought more joy into our house and home and family than I could ever tell you. He's just been a blessing. A
family in the same situation as you, they've got somebody like Daniel. You're thinking, I never really thought about taking him or her hunting. What would you say to that?
He's proof. He can do it. Again, you got to know their limitations. We kind of paced it. We didn't push him. Took him out for 2-3 hours in the evening, and that's one of the best times anyway, late in the evening in the hayfield. And the situation was just right, but it can be done. And if you've got a young man or a young lady that would like to hunt like that, there's opportunities there if you just don't give up. Just keep looking for it.